In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to divide polynomials by monomials using models. So once again, we're going to be using algebra tiles for this. So I've got my algebra tile legend right here. And let's start with this example. So we've got 6x squared minus 8x divided by 2x. So you see we've got a polynomial divided by a monomial, just one term. So first thing we're going to do is draw our frame. Okay, anytime we're modeling using algebra tiles, that's how we start. For multiplication and division, I should say. Addition and subtraction, we don't need the frame. But multiplication and division, this is always how we start. Okay, so we always want to begin when we're doing division by looking at the denominator of the fraction here, so the 2x. So that is going to be one of the factors on my frame. So I'm going to need to draw it out. And it doesn't really matter whether you draw it on the side or the top. Either way, you're going to end up with the right answer. So I'm going to draw it on the side here. And I have 2x. So take a look at my legend. So they're positive because there's no integer sign. So I'm looking at these green rods right here. So let's draw 2 of those along the side here. And of course I need to shade them in because they're positive. So there is my 2x. Now I need to model out the top, or the first term in my division statement. I model that out inside of my frame. Because when we're solving division, we're working backwards of multiplication. So we're working to try and figure out one of the missing factors here. So that's where my question mark is. Okay, and this here is going to help me set up the polynomial on top. So I've got 6x squared, positive because there's no negative sign there. So that's going to be my big green ones. And I have to draw 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, whoops. Try and keep them about the same size. 4, 5, 6. And of course, all positive because there's no negative sign there. So I gotta color them all in. Cover up my mistakes that way too, making them too short. There we go. Not done yet though, because I still have the second term of the polynomial, negative 8x. So I've got to look for my negative x's. So that's the reverse side of the positive x's, these white ones here. So I need to draw out 8 of those. And again, they have to be in line with the 2 on the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just enough room on my paper here. Alright, oh, some of my coloring is not great here. Okay, so now for my quotient. Okay, remember quotient means answer to division. That's what I'm looking for here, quotient. So for my quotient, I need to find the missing factor. Okay, so I've got an x squared here. So to make an x squared, I would need to have an x times an x. Okay, and it's positive inside. positive outside. It's got to be a match to make a positive. So I know it's got to be a positive x. So a positive x here would make these positive x squared. Same thing here. Positive x. Same thing here. Positive x. Okay, so now here it needs to be the same kind of size as the end of the x. And if we think about it, we've got to ask ourselves, what times a positive x would give us a negative x? So it's going to have to be a mismatch, so I know whatever goes here will have to be a negative. And the only one that's going to fit is the little teeny tiny one. So I'm going to need some of those little white squares. So 1, 2, just got to fill in all these spaces. 3, 4. Positive, negative, mismatch makes the negative inside. So you've really got to watch your matches and your mismatches to know what needs to go to complete the diagram. Okay, so now to figure out our quotient, to state our final answer, we just need to read what we have here. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3 positive x's, so positive 3x, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 negative, just negatives. Okay, that's our constant. So 3x minus 4 then is our quotient. Okay, that's our missing factor. That's our final answer. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye.